What's going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. If you like SBC tips, trading advice, how to complete objectives, and much more, even player reviews, icon reviews, SBCs, for example, daily ones, are they worth it, how to complete them, then why not hit that subscription button, turn on notification bell so you do not miss a future video, because we have got all the FIFA content you need on this channel. So, we've finally got ourselves a Reece Oxford done. It didn't take us too long. If you want to know how we did it so quickly, the link for the video will be in the description or at the end screen at the end of the video, so you can check it out. But yeah, interesting. I'm glad we got milestone cards back as we add him into the club now. See the walkout. It was an interesting objective. A lot of toxic people in there for sure. He looks like he's got really good in-game stats. I can't wait to use him in terms of icon swaps, as well as any other SBCs that they drop us. Sorry, let's have a look at his in-game. So you can see it's 2-star, 3-star, medium, 6'3". I'm glad he's quite tall because of the crossing meta. In terms of acceleration, sprint speed, perfect. Reaction's really good. Composure, wish was a little bit higher. Agility is very good for a centre-back rate, 84 rated. And obviously balance 66 is a bit something to look out for. Stamina could be a little bit higher, but his strength aggression is great. And then his defensive slide tackle, stand tackle, defensive awareness, etc. Very good. He has no traits. We are going to stick him into our Bundesliga squad and then jump into a game and see how we get on. But we are going to put a shadow on him as well. So here is our opponent's team. It's a nice Bundesliga team with some heroes, rule breakers, one-to-watches and other special cards in. A couple of things I've noticed with Oxford after using him is his left foot passing is very bad. He feels very good at turning on the ball very quick. He almost feels like a CDM in some ways. But in terms of his left foot passing, don't bother. So I've put him on the right hand side now. He has to play right centre back, to be honest with you, if you like your passing centre backs. But yeah, in terms of recovery speed, he's quite quick. Definitely with a shadow on helps, of course. If you can see on the counter attack here, so we pick the ball up. A lot of people try to avoid him. That's one thing I have noticed. But that's because of his height. He doesn't dominate as much in the air as I would have liked him to, but still he does the job. He's going to be very good for like icon swaps, objectives that need English players, and any hybrid objectives as well. But that's the main reason why I had to get him done so quick, to be honest with you. Just get him in the team. Now I know it's done. There, he's been dragged out, but a good pass from our opponent's giving the ball straight back to us. So this is what he's very good at, driving forward. Right foot pass, no problem at all. Left foot is, like I mentioned, pretty bad. For example, here, if you're under pressure, he can feed the ball out very nicely. Best passes in. That's a penalty for sure. How is that not a penalty? Now he is in aerial battles. So he holds his ground. Nice header there. Nice win. Lays it out nice and wide for us. Exactly where I wanted to put it. But that's the thing I will say about him. His height just makes him look massive in games. We do play him offside there. You see his recovery speed so fast. He actually did me with the skill twice there, but we managed to recover and still make the tackle. That's something that's very important with this type of defender. We've been caught out here on a counter-attack. Let's see how good Oxford is at recovering. Gets to play it over the top. We have forced him into that pass. It's not too bad. And that awful defending from our partner there. What the hell was that? How can you stick your leg out and tackle and not get the ball? There's ways. We're going to send it forward so we can get the link-up play here. You can see he feels so good with the ball. That's not great from him, though, I will admit. We've played about 3 or 4 games now with him, and yeah, I'm conceding goals because of some mistakes made from him, maybe a little bit from me as well as his positioning sometimes. It's like he's all over the place. Like here, very good, that's fine. He's covering the pass. Now I've got to come over and make the tackle. He just doesn't stick his leg out sometimes. When they pass it, he does, but in terms of like passes like that, you'd expect him to intercept it, but he doesn't, and that's happening quite a lot with him. It's like because of his animation, maybe because he's a silver base card. Don't really know. Good tackle from him there, though. But in terms of running with the ball and stuff, he's very good. Obviously, we'll look at his halftime performances, but in terms of like his positioning isn't the greatest. His left foot is basically non-existent at most times when you need. Will he be in most people's main teams? Like there, for example, I've had to switch to cover. He just didn't quite catch, and then he's running off. I don't know why he's decided to run all the way up the pitch. I haven't told him to do that. Just decided to do it himself, and now he's coming back. Got him in midfield here to link up, but you don't want your centre back doing that. Let's be honest. It's not something you need. Nice interception. That's his bread and butter. If you don't know what that means, that's his best skill or trait. He's very, very good at doing that. Mbappe does equal, gets a goal back for us. He is very good at doing that, that's for sure. Full speed, and then he doesn't seem to catch up with anyone. That could be down to his height, but let's have a look at his in-game performances so far. As one mistake was down to me, we will consider that while we look back. The Reece Oxford here. He's had 14 dribbles, 30 complete. Dribbling is fine. He's very, very good for his height in terms of dribbling. No goals. Passing, 14 passes at 14 complete. He's very, very good at passing. He's had 2 tackles, 1-2. He's had 4 interceptions, and he's been beaten by the opponent 1, but he has won every single area draw. So in terms of that, he's very good. It might be just down to his opposition or his partner is letting him down, but I don't. There's just something about this card that isn't. It's like a hidden thing. I don't know how to explain. There's something that's just missing with it. It is an okay card. Don't get me wrong. It's not the worst. It's definitely not the best. But in terms of places like here, if you want him on the ball, he's very good. Do you know? I honestly think he's probably better as a CDM. Generally do. And he's back already defending. But he don't. When you sprint and turn, he seems to take a long time to come back. Nice little tackle there, though, getting away. Very nice. This is what he's good at, as I've mentioned several times. Moving forward. Wins us a throw in. We'll take that. Gets the pressure off our half. Again, we are not playing the greatest in terms of attacking. We are keeping a very high line now. We're obviously trying to push for that equaliser. But Diaby is letting us down. Here he is. So you'd imagine he's going to do well here. Dribbles out the situation. Turns. Looks for a pass. Finds it. No problem. That is something he is very, very good at. Nice pass, and we have managed to get the equaliser here. So we are back in the game now. Hopefully we can get that winner. Cover for us. Nice move there. See, I position him in the right place. He's going to get the ball, of course. And then this is what he's very good at, driving out. As we do, unfortunately, get the ball with a bad pass, but we have kept it. That's something he's very good at, driving out. Need him in now. See, that's something he's very bad at. I don't know what it is. His turning ability there is awful. I knew he was going to cut back on his left foot, and I positioned him to turn at the same time. He just takes too long to turn in those situations. And we have managed to get the winner in the 89th minute there. Obviously, Mbappe's carried us. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah, we'll obviously have a look at. We'll have a look at Footbin when the game ends in terms of best chem style and that, and I'll go through some pros and cons that I've noticed with the card. Some things I didn't like, some things I definitely liked. Obviously, every card's going to feel different for every person. But my style of play doesn't really suit me. But let's have a look at his overall performance here just quickly. He got an 8.4. 20 dribbles, 18 complete. 19 out of 19 passes. That's one thing that's a massive, massive green flag. Something very good for him. And then he had 4 out of 4 tackles made. 7 interceptions, 1 area 1. Beaten by the opponent twice. But here are my pros and cons with him. So, in terms of him having the ball, he's very, very good on the ball. Very good at dribbling. Very good at right foot passing. Left foot passing is a bit inconsistent at times. I am using driven passes like everybody does in this FIFA now. Moving forward with the ball, very good. In terms of recovery speed, not the best. If someone's got really quick, agile, small players, he is not catching them. He does get out-turned quite a lot. In terms of other minuses or cons, he feels a bit slow on the ball. We did put a catalyst on the end just to boost up that acceleration and sprint speed. Obviously, Shadow's probably better, but I think it's his balance that lets him down in terms of turning so quickly. And again, just not having the greatest body type. Being 6'3" and having just a standard body type is going to be a big negative, as well as having that lower balance. But saying that, he is a very good card to use if you are looking for a Bundesliga squad or an English hybrid team. He's going to suit you there. In terms of icon swaps and everything else in the future, he's going to help us out massively for that as well. But let's just go have a look on Footbin and see what the best chem styles are. We'll be right back. So we are on Footbin. Obviously, he was a silver base card. He did get a plus 14 overall. As you can see, every single stat basically went up by 14. In terms of chem style, it's 77% on Shadow. That's an obvious one, really. It makes him a 90 rated centre back, but it doesn't improve his balance. So that is something to really look forward to, or look at even. His short pass is perfect. Recovery is perfect. Does make him an 85 CDM, which I do generally think is his better role. We'll have to see in the future if that does translate or not. But in terms of using him for icon swaps, everything, and he is a free card, as they say. Obviously, it's your time that you're using. But in terms of coin value, now he is a free card. On the market, you have to ask yourself, on the market, what is this card worth? At this minute, it's probably worth about 1,000 coins. Let's be honest, how the market is. But that's going to be the video for today. So if you have any questions, please comment down below. Also, if you wanted to know how I did it so fast, I have done that objective video. It is in the description, or it'll be at the end of this video. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscription button, turn on notifications so you don't miss a future video, and I'll catch you in the next one.
I'm coming with a vision that's cold. You can sit back, chill with a pen and take notes. I haven't got time for the tripping flow. I'ma take my aim with a pen and unload. Cut back spray, let my enemies know when I reach.